And a good Monday morning to all of you out there. Thanks for joining us on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio, looking out on a gorgeous view of downtown Austin from our Austonian camera there. And we're going to do something today to talk about what comes in a lot to our newsroom. So many of you at home have questions about the news or the weather in particular. You send those to us, and sometimes we want to be able to address those in a more fun, interactive way. So today we're going to do just that. So joining us this morning is meteorologist Richard Siegel. Rich, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Will. It's good to be with you as always. Sorry, it's been a while since we've been here. Either my vacation or the weather conference or you're working on the impeachment.
I know.
It has kept us from getting together here. But here we are on the first Monday of October, and it only seems fitting that we are together on this first day or the second day of the month.
Of course. So here's what we're going to do. A lot of you send in weather questions. Rich has compiled some of those, and we're going to talk through some of them one at a time. And if you have any questions, we'll talk about how you can do that and send those our way, and we can address those at a future episode of one of these live streams. But for now, Rich, let's get into question number one, and we appreciate everyone again for watching, and we'll get into that right now.
All right, yeah, Rich. I want to say if it's the one about the 105 degree high temperatures, this is my quiz question to the viewers to see if we get any response, going interactive to see if they have been actually listening to when we've been talking about this, because this was one of the things that was nonstop for all of the summer, and now we're done with triple-digit heat. But here's the question.
All right, question number one. This is for the viewers out there. True or false?
Of the 80 triple-digit highs when Austin would reach 100 or more this summer, starting in May, more than half of them were 105 and higher. So is that true or false? And let's see how our viewers reply to that as we go through this show this morning.
And everyone who's watching us on Facebook, send us your answers. We're going to go through those here in just a few moments. Just comment live on this live stream. So we'll move on to question number two. We'll revisit that one in just a moment.
Okay.
Question number two comes from Charlotte Hazler. She asked, Rich, I heard the term hurriquake on an internet news site. What is it and what causes it? Can the weather team explain this at all?
This became a popular term recently. This question came during August, and because this is the first time we've been able to do this, this is the earliest we can address this. I think I might have replied. This trended on X, the former Twitter.
Right.
And what happened was, we remember that in August we had Hurricane Hillary in the eastern Pacific that moved up the Pacific coast and became a tropical storm as it weakened off the coast of California. But from there, we also had an earthquake in the Ojai area, OJAI. I believe it was a magnitude 5.3 in that general area, and it was the first time that something like that had ever happened. First of all, it was quite rare to get a tropical weather system off the coast of California because the waters are a little too cold, but global warming has increased the water temperatures in the Pacific appreciably enough for that system to have developed where it did. The science behind it is still being worked out, but it did create enough instability that the earthquake did form while the storm was going on, and thus the term hurriquake developed, and who knows, we may see one of those again in coming years as we start to wind down the storm seasons in the Atlantic and the Pacific.
Yeah, I think everybody was just thinking, I think Southern California is dealing with enough with the hurricane moving in. Why throw in an earthquake on top of it? And then the two combined just happened at the same time.
Yes.
And that's what led to all this trending topics. So we addressed the question there from Charlotte. The question number three today from Jonelle Morris. She says, love your news and weather reports and on your website. We appreciate that, Jonelle. And she said, just curious about why your projected high daily temperatures are different on your website from what you project in your TV reports.
All right. A lot of that has to do with how you have your weather app set up, because there are other cities besides Austin where you can program the app for your specific city. And that may have been what happened. I'm going to write Jonelle back and see if she has it set for Austin. Also, sometimes when if the app doesn't catch up to when we make changes in our forecast, It may be a few seconds before the update actually makes it to the app, but I think it might have had something to do with where the location was when Jonelle set her up. But if I'm wrong, Jonelle, please drop me a note at richard.siegel@kxan.com and let me know, and we'll try to get you a better answer. But that may have been what happened. I also checked with our IT people on that, and that was pretty much the similar answer that I got. And by the way, forgive my voice. I'm getting over a nasty cold, and so I'm a little dry with all the medication I'm on so that I could work today.
We all think you sound great, and we appreciate you answering all these questions, too. Well, moving right along, question number 4 here from Dave Easterwood. He asked, Rich, why is it when the radar shows rain over your area, yet there is no rain falling at all?
Okay, that's a tricky question. There are two areas, two radar configurations that are used. One is called NOWRAD, which shows general rain, but then we also show the NEXRAD product, and that's where rain-specific layers, where we're seeing a little more thunderstorm development and things like that. Sometimes as the rain moves into the area, it starts to weaken. The map model is still showing the precipitation, but then it starts to drop off as it gets closer to the Austin area because of the Balcones Fault, and that's a question that we'll address another time down the road. If you're seeing that, we'd like to know it when it happens, and again, if you'll drop us a line, and we can take that to our IT people as well, but sometimes it just depends on which of the radars we're using.
Helpful advice there. And then finally, question number 5 for the day. Rich, this is from 2 different viewers, and we get this one sometimes. Why does the radar sometimes flash or do nothing?
Yeah, that's an IT question too, and the people in our IT department would like to see what you're seeing on the app. So if you do a video capture of it and send it to us, we can send it over to them and get you a better answer. That's something that is absolutely out of my realm of expertise.
As is mine, too. So, yeah, we have some really smart people who work on issues like that. So, yeah, let us know about them. And if you have any questions you'd like to send Rich's way, we're going to try to answer these every single Monday morning here on KXAN Live. And this is the way to do it. Weather questions, go to your email address. Rich, remind people what that is.
richard.siegel@kxan.com. And one of the questions I'm going to address next Monday, because I need to do a little more research on this. Mm-hmm. It was an interesting question by the viewer that sent it in. There has been a change in the hail, remember from the hailstorm on the 24th, that the larger hailstones traveled faster to Earth than the smaller hailstones. Mm-hmm. But the viewer asked about Galileo's theory. And I will tell you as a quick answer, it has something to do with the hailstone, the friction it creates with the air. But I'm going to answer that next week.
Okay. Well,
I want to get a more thorough reply and actually have that committed to a graphic.
And that, folks, is what we call a tease. And we appreciate answering that and what the responses will be for everybody there watching next Monday.
And I just want to add, anytime that you have an issue with the app, please let us know, because we want to make that app as good a product as it can possibly be, and your suggestions to help make the app better will allow us to do so.
Very much so. Well, circling back to question 1, this is the question we posed to the viewers out there who are watching this morning. True or false, of the 80 triple-digit highs Austin had this summer, more than half of them were 105 degrees and higher. Rich, what's the answer?
The answer is true.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We had more than 40 days where the high temperature reached 105 degrees at Camp Mabry, so that is more than half of the 80 that we had. Do we have a winner?
We are still waiting some of the answers coming in, so we appreciate anybody who was thinking about it, maybe didn't type out the answer fully, but there you go. It is true, and I think most of us could have felt that and knew that was going to be the answer anyway because of just how hot it was out there.
Yeah. Well, we're done with triple digits. Now we wait for the rain and the cooler air that's coming by Thursday and Friday with this true autumn front that will deliver a north wind.
Incredible. And I know ACL is coming up this weekend, so that's some pretty good news for that.
It's going to be nice. Temperatures will be. There still may be a few kinks to work out in Friday's forecast, but the rain has been trending down for some models and the same for other models. And so we'll have an update on the ACL forecast at noon on KXAN.
All right. Rich, Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
for
you,
answering
Will.
the questions. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, if you want to read more about these questions, you can go to our website, KXAN.com. We also have full forecast details, including a weather blog about those cooler temperatures and rain chances. I looked at that first thing this morning and was doing a happy dance for sure, because that's going to be really good news. All right, everybody, we will see you back here at another time. That's Rich Siegel. I'm Will Dupree. We'll see you back here another time. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Take care.